In an age where personal freedom is often compromised by government intervention, it is crucial for preppers to arm themselves with knowledge and strategies to remain independent during a crisis. FEMA, while presented as a necessary organization for disaster response, frequently oversteps its boundaries, infringing on individual liberties and dictating how recovery should unfold. The very presence of FEMA during a catastrophe can lead to unwanted scrutiny and increased vulnerability for those who prefer to rely on their own resources and planning. The agency's track record raises significant concerns regarding its motives and effectiveness, especially under the current leadership. Instead of being a safety net, FEMA can act as a heavy hand, limiting personal freedom and encroaching on the survival choices that preppers have honed through careful planning. To ensure they remain covert and self-reliant, individuals must adopt robust strategies to avoid drawing attention from FEMA's recovery efforts. This involves understanding the agency's processes and maintaining a low profile, thus safeguarding their autonomy and ensuring that they can navigate crises without compromising their preparedness or independence. Number 10. Manage your resources discreetly. In times of crisis, the importance of managing your resources discreetly cannot be overstated. Maintaining a low profile when it comes to your survival supplies is essential to avoid unwanted attention. The reality is that during emergencies, many individuals resort to hoarding supplies, which can make them targets for government intervention, including potential confiscation by FEMA. By being mindful of how and where you store your essentials, you can effectively protect your supplies from scrutiny. Optimal storage locations play a crucial role in this strategy. Identifying inconspicuous areas for your stockpile, such as basements, attics, or disguised sheds, enables you to keep your resources hidden from prying eyes. Choosing subtle and unassuming storage solutions can significantly reduce the likelihood of drawing attention. Avoid placing items in obvious locations that could signal stockpiling, particularly if the situation escalates and resources become scarce. Subtlety is key in every aspect of your preparations. Instead of showcasing your supplies, use nondescript containers that blend seamlessly with everyday household items. For instance, hiding essential supplies within common containers, or repurposing furniture as storage can keep them concealed. This creative approach not only safeguards your resources, but also grants you peace of mind. Moreover, it is vital to remain aware of the risks involved in keeping survival supplies. Understanding potential governmental actions during extreme situations prepares you to take necessary precautions. By managing your resources discreetly, you reduce the likelihood of drawing unwanted attention, allowing you to stay off FEMA's hit list while ensuring your preparedness in times of crisis. Number 9. Avoid government installations. In times of crisis, maintaining a low profile becomes crucial for personal safety and autonomy. One significant strategy is to avoid proximity to government installations, particularly those associated with agencies like FEMA. These facilities often serve critical roles during emergencies, acting as command centers that coordinate responses, which can inadvertently increase the likelihood of surveillance and monitoring. Being near such establishments raises visibility to federal operations that may document or track individuals deemed suspicious, especially if they are found lingering without apparent purpose. The risk escalates, as authorities could engage in inquiries regarding one's identity and intentions, potentially leading to uncomfortable or even dangerous situations. Rather than empowering your ability to navigate a crisis independently, interaction with government representatives often results in a loss of control over your circumstances. Moreover, government installations can attract large crowds, making it challenging to blend in. This visibility not only threatens your anonymity, but may also draw attention from those who could expose your intentions to others. By prioritizing remote and less conspicuous locations away from government hotspots, you reinforce your stealth and heighten your chances of remaining undetected. It is essential to consider alternate routes and places that do not coincide with known government or emergency facilities. This way, you can ensure that you maintain a safe distance from potential interventions, while focusing on preparing and safeguarding your well-being during uncertain times. Whether through strategic planning or careful observation of your surroundings, recognizing the importance of distance from government installations is a fundamental aspect of successfully staying off FEMA's radar in a crisis. Tip 8. Building local networks. Building strong local networks is crucial for staying prepared and resilient in times of crisis. Engaging with your community fosters connections that can provide invaluable support when disasters strike. Establishing these relationships begins with simple actions, such as reaching out to neighbors, attending local events, and participating in community organizations. These interactions not only create a sense of belonging, but also enable resource sharing. From food supplies to medical assistance, A grassroots approach allows for a more immediate reaction to emergencies, functioning independently of governmental assistance. This is key during times when bureaucracy may delay response efforts, leaving individuals without the help they need. With a local network in place, community members can pool resources, exchanging skills and knowledge that contribute to group safety. For instance, if one member has medical expertise, they can assist others in urgent situations, while another may be skilled in food preservation or emergency preparedness. In addition, local networks are often more familiar with the specific needs and challenges of their community, making them better equipped to address concerns quickly and effectively. Quick mobilization can prove vital in emergencies, facilitating immediate action that supports individuals in distress. To start building your local network, consider attending community meetings, forming neighborhood watches, or creating social media groups focused on preparedness. By laying this groundwork, you can establish a strong support system well before a crisis occurs. This proactive approach not only prepares you for potential challenges, but also contributes to a more resilient community that can withstand and recover from emergencies together. Point number 7, practice operational security. Practicing operational security, or OPSEC, is a critical strategy to ensure your safety and the protection of your resources during a crisis. In any challenging situation, maintaining a low profile is essential. This begins by being conscious of how your actions may draw unwanted attention. Whether it's during a natural disaster, economic downturn, or any other emergency scenario, one effective way to manage your visibility is by controlling light usage. During blackouts or times of crisis, utilizing blackout curtains can help eliminate any hint of activity within your home, which might otherwise catch the eye of those looking for resources. Minimizing light not only conceals your presence, but also communicates to others that you are prepared and vigilant. Additionally, cooking can inadvertently signal your food supplies. By choosing to cook during off-peak hours or employing covered cooking methods, you can significantly reduce the telltale smells that might give away your pantry's bounty. Stealth in preparation means opting for meals that require less cooking time, or even planning no-cook meals when possible. Finally, the overarching goal of these practices is to protect your resources discreetly. This means being cautious about sharing information regarding your supplies and preparedness plans. Engage with trusted friends, but avoid large discussions that might alert others to your readiness. By fostering an environment of peace around your home while being strategic in your operational security, you create not only a shield against potential threats, but also promote a sense of community resilience. Remember, the less you reveal, the more you enhance your chances of staying off any undesirable lists and ensuring your long-term safety during turbulent times. 6. Enhance your self-sufficiency. In the context of preparing for crises, enhancing self-sufficiency is a pivotal strategy for anyone wishing to remain off FEMA's radar. Self-sufficiency empowers individuals and families by ensuring control over their essential resources, thereby reducing dependence on governmental assistance during emergencies. This autonomy is especially crucial for those new to prepping, as it lays the foundation for a sustainable lifestyle that can weather the uncertainties of crises. To begin with, focus on securing basic resources such as water, food, and power. Water should be prioritized, as it is the most critical need for survival. Aim to have a sufficient supply of clean water, whether through storage or systems for purification and collection, such as rainwater harvesting. Food sustainability can be achieved through gardening, canning, and preserving techniques to ensure you have ample supplies during prolonged disruptions. Additionally, understanding alternative power sources like solar panels or generators can provide energy security that traditional grids may fail to offer during emergencies. Preparedness should not be short-sighted. It is crucial to think long-term, seeking a reliable supply that not only addresses immediate survival but also ensures comfort during extended crises. Current events have shown that government assistance may be delayed or inadequate, highlighting the importance of self-reliance. By building a robust personal supply, individuals create a buffer against unpredictable circumstances, allowing them to navigate challenges with greater ease. Furthermore, enhancing self-sufficiency minimizes the risk of falling into the trap of over-reliance on federal help, which may exacerbate uncertainty during emergencies. By taking proactive steps to build resilience, individuals can safeguard their well-being and contribute to a more secure community, thereby actively steering clear of any list of concerns, including FEMA's. Number 5. Bug out as soon as possible. When a major disaster is on the horizon, the imperative to bug out promptly cannot be overstated. Timing is critical. Acting swiftly allows you to sidestep government oversight and the unintended consequences that arise once agencies like FEMA become involved. By evacuating before official responders arrive, you minimize the risk of being placed on any federal list that could complicate your safety and autonomy. The bureaucratic processes that often accompany disaster response can create a labyrinth of red tape, diverting your focus from immediate survival to navigating unfamiliar regulations. Early relocation affords you a significant advantage in maintaining control over your circumstances. Rather than succumbing to the chaos that typically ensues during a crisis, you can create a plan tailored to your specific needs and preferences. This includes selecting safe routes, avoiding congested highways, and identifying suitable accommodations before they become scarce. The sooner you leave, the fewer obstacles you will encounter, resulting in a smoother transition to safety. It is also essential to approach the crisis with a mindset geared toward effective navigation rather than mere escape. Consider your options not just to flee, but to strategically position yourself in a place that enhances your safety and security. This may involve assessing potential safe havens, gathering essential supplies, and ensuring you have a clear plan for communication with loved ones. Ultimately, the ability to bug out swiftly empowers you to take charge of your fate in tumultuous times, reducing reliance on external entities whose primary aim may not align with your personal safety. In such scenarios, your instincts and preparedness will serve you better than waiting for government assistance. Point number 4. Don't ask for help or handouts. Maintaining self-reliance during crises is paramount to safeguarding your privacy and preserving your autonomy. When faced with disasters, many individuals instinctively turn to government assistance programs. However, this reliance can come at a significant cost, most prominently, your privacy. To access aid from agencies like FEMA, applicants must provide sensitive personal information, which can lead to concerns about data misuse and identity theft. This loss of privacy is a crucial consideration, especially for those who prioritize their personal security. Additionally, obtaining government aid can create an unintended dependency that hampers quick and decisive action in emergencies. The process of applying for assistance often involves bureaucratic delays, which can obstruct timely responses during critical situations. This dependency not only slows down your ability to manage your own circumstances, but can also hinder your overall preparedness for future events. By relying solely on governmental resources, you risk losing the initiative needed to navigate crises effectively. To combat these issues, individuals should focus on building their own emergency preparedness plans. This includes stockpiling essential supplies, securing financial resources, and tapping into community networks for support instead of government programs. Cultivating independence fosters a sense of control and boosts confidence in your ability to handle unforeseen challenges. Moreover, being adequately prepared ensures you can act swiftly and efficiently without the complications that come from seeking external help. Point number 3. Avoid digital footprints. In today's interconnected world, maintaining a low digital profile is crucial, especially during crises when authorities may increase surveillance to monitor individuals and their actions. To effectively avoid generating digital footprints, it's important to be mindful of your online behavior, as even seemingly innocuous activities can reveal significant information about you. The first step in avoiding digital footprints is to practice smart internet usage. This means refraining from posting any location updates or resource-related information on social media platforms. Sharing your whereabouts or the assistance you might be seeking can inadvertently attract unwanted attention, especially from government agencies tasked with monitoring communities in crisis situations. The more you share, the more you potentially compromise your privacy. Utilizing security settings and tools can further enhance your privacy. For instance, employing virtual private networks, VPNs, can be instrumental in concealing your IP address, thus providing an extra layer of anonymity during your online activities. Additionally, it's advisable to disable location services on GPS-enabled devices unless absolutely necessary. This not only helps protect your whereabouts, but also limits the amount of data collected by apps and companies that track your movements. Moreover, regularly reviewing app permissions is essential. By restricting access to only the essential permissions needed for functionality, you can minimize data collection and protect your personal information from being misused. Assess the apps on your devices and remove those that are not crucial, as this will help reduce your digital footprint and the likelihood of being tracked during sensitive times. Adopting these practices can provide peace of mind and enhance your privacy in an age where information is readily accessible and often exploited. Point number 2. Use physical camouflage. One of the most effective ways to remain under the radar during a crisis is to employ physical camouflage strategies that obscure your residence from unwanted attention. Blackout curtains are an essential first step. By completely blocking out light, They prevent any indication of activity within your home during curfews or power outages. This not only protects your privacy, but also helps you avoid drawing unnecessary scrutiny from neighbors and authorities alike. Soundproofing your home is another vital tactic. By implementing materials such as acoustic panels and soundproof insulation, you can significantly reduce the noise levels emanating from inside, making it more challenging for outsiders to detect movements or activities. This is crucial, especially in urban areas where noise carries easily and can be a telltale sign of occupancy. For those living in rural settings, natural cover is an invaluable asset. Utilizing the natural landscape, such as bushes, trees, and varying terrain, can seamlessly integrate your home into its surroundings, making it less noticeable to passers-by and aerial observation. Planting dense foliage or creating a natural barrier can also provide added layers of security. In urban environments, camouflage can take a different form. Opting for decor and construction methods that blend harmoniously with the surrounding area is essential. Avoiding conspicuous features such as bright colors or oversized signage can help keep your residence nondescript. Instead, consider using muted tones or materials that echo the architectural style of the neighborhood. Point number 1. If all else fails, fib. In times of crisis, ensuring your safety and the security of your resources becomes paramount. The first line of defense in staying off FEMA's radar involves preparation and the strategic use of alibis. When faced with an inquiry or scrutiny regarding your resources, having a well-thought-out narrative can serve as an effective tool to deflect suspicion. Your alibi should be not only clever but must also resonate with plausibility. An elaborate story might prompt further investigation, while a simple explanation can blend seamlessly into the background. Consider the scenarios that could arise during a crisis. For instance, if questioned about excess supplies, it may be beneficial to state that you're simply preparing for potential shortages due to recent events without alluding to hoarding. By framing your perspective around personal responsibility and foresight, you emphasize a proactive approach rather than an excessive accumulation of goods. Additionally, maintaining a low profile can be instrumental in keeping unwanted attention at bay. Limit discussions about your supplies, especially within communities that are under scrutiny, as word can travel quickly. Engaging with neighbors about preparedness is fine, but be discerning about who you share your plans with. Selectivity will protect your resources from prying eyes. Ultimately, the strategy of employing a tactful alibi is rooted in maintaining privacy. While the intent is not to deceive for personal gain, it serves as a protective measure during precarious times. By being both resourceful and discreet, you can safeguard your supplies and reduce the risk of being flagged by authorities, ensuring you navigate the crisis with confidence and security. Staying off FEMA's radar during a crisis involves a multifaceted approach that prioritizes privacy, preparation, and discretion. By employing smart digital practices, utilizing physical camouflage, and maintaining a convincing narrative, individuals can effectively shield themselves from unwanted scrutiny. It is essential to remain vigilant and proactive. This means continually assessing and adjusting strategies as circumstances evolve. Ultimately, the goal is to create a protective cocoon around your resources while navigating the challenges of a crisis. By doing so, you not only enhance your safety, but also empower yourself with the confidence needed to manage difficult situations effectively.